my name is Maria. Just a little background about myself and what this program has done for me. I started my health journey at about 230 pounds. I gained a lot of that through my pregnancies and just stress eating, and you know, at that time, I was in a pretty bad place, just in the fact that, you know, I felt so out of control. You know, I would try my hardest and I'd have my goals set, and I'd go to a party, and next thing I know, I'm, you know, scarfing in the whatever's on the sweets table, you know, like I'll never eat again. And then I would get extremely discouraged and extremely just frustrated with myself and mad at myself, because I felt so out of control. And you know, I knew I was very hopeless at that time too, because I knew that what I felt like was this beast inside of me that I couldn't control. I knew it was stronger than me, and so it was only a matter of time before it took over. And I would, you know, I guess I just figured it was a matter of time before I was at that 300 mark. With that in mind, I'm very stubborn and strong-willed, and I hit the gym, and I hit it hard, and I would go for about 2 hours, at least 5 days a week, you know, got to the point where that wasn't necessarily working anymore, neither time-wise, nor, you know, it was zapping my energy, and, you know, my kids would take a nap, and I would take a nap with them, and they would wake up, and I'd be like, oh, just get back to bed, you know. They'd want me to push them on the swing, and they'd want me to take them to the park and pull them in the wagon, and I just didn't have the energy for that. And so it was always, you know, wait till Dad comes home or whatever. And I realized I was expressing to my kids through my actions that they were a burden to me, and that really broke my heart, because I'd always dreamed of being a mom my entire life. And now I finally was one, and all those things that I had dreamed about doing with my kids, and the dreams of the mom I wanted to be, I didn't have the energy to be her. And so I knew I really needed to do something, and that's one of the aspects that I loved about the program. Well, first of all, a friend of mine introduced me to the program through a challenge of ours. And one of the things that I really loved is that through that challenge, it really got me, some of the questions that they asked got me thinking about, you know, okay, so what is my purpose for all of this? What is my mission statement for life? And how does being healthy fit into that? And that gave me a whole new perspective on, you know, on health. It became, every day I would wake up and say, okay, God, who's the best version of me that I can be today? What does that look like? And I knew that I needed to be healthy to do that. And so with that in mind, all of that defeating mentality, you can't, and that beast inside of me, you know, I had a whole new purpose. And so it became, instead of you can, it became how can I? You know, and then it became, well, I just did, you know. And so this journey of weight loss ended up being more than a journey. It ended up being a process of searching for my purpose, setting dreams and goals, and then finding a way to make those happen. And that process has been applicable to any aspect of my life now. And it's really opened so many doors, and really just invited me to dream and live out those dreams. And, you know, and then now I've lost a total of over 100 pounds. You know, some of that was on my own, and it took 2 years of yo-yoing, and then the other part of that was within 4 months. You know, 50 pounds 2 years, and then 50 pounds 4 months implementing the tools of the program. So anyway, now I'm loving this new life. I'm loving the ability to dream and be the best mom I can be, and I really feel called to share that. And so I did become a health coach, And now I get the privilege of seeing that happen for other women and for other friends of mine. And that's absolutely beautiful. One, you know, to witness that in their lives, but also to do it while I'm staying home with my kids. And you know, while I am being the best mom I can be, and also, you know, allowing myself to dream and allowing myself to reach for my goals and inspiring that in my husband, inspiring that in my kids. And, you know, if my husband comes home and says, you know, honey, I want to go to Daytona this weekend. My work comes with me. I work from about 1 to 3 every day, which is nap time. And I can do that from anywhere. So not only am I mentally able to support my family, you know, support their dreams and their aspirations, but the flexibility of my job means that I can physically do it with them. And that's a beautiful thing for me. And so, you know, that's been huge as far as not only freedom from my body being out of shape, but mentally, I'm not a slave to the sweets table anymore. It's just cheesecake. I can take it or leave it today, you know. You know, physically, we're free to do what we want. You know, I can run the Crescent City Classic in 20 minutes better than I did last year. And I can do a pull-up. And I can pack for the beach at 10 o'clock at night and go, you know. And I can pick clovers with my little girl and just be who God has called me to be.
Mommy, I'm not a little girl, I'm a big girl.
She's a big girl, excuse me. So anyway, that's just a little tidbit about how beautiful this program has worked in our lives. So thanks.